There have been innumerable war games on the Battle of the Bulge. In the late 1970s, Simulations Publications Incorporated, or SPI, began focusing on smaller war games that had small maps, limited number of counters, and simple rules. This is one of many games that conform to a new approach designed for faster play. Officially known as the Big Red One, the game of the 1st Infantry Division at the Battle of the Bulge, the game itself is a division-level overview of the Germans' Ardennes offensive launched on December 16, 1944. Designed by Jim Dunnigan, the game was originally titled Bulge, the Battle for the Ardennes, which you can still see on the first page of the rule book. The game was retitled as a promotional tie-in to the Samuel Fuller movie of the same name. The objective of the game for the Germans is to blast their way through the American forces and exit as many of their units as possible along the north and west edges of the map. The American goal is to prevent this from happening. The game is quite simple, with its components fitting easily into the 1-inch deep box. An 11 by 17 map, 100 counters, and rules and background material. The turn sequence is divided into 3 distinct phases. It starts with the weather phase, which determines air mission assignments along with ground support, Allied and German air interdiction, and other events as well. This is followed by the German player turn, which starts with pre-movement combat, movement, and post-combat movement. The Allied player then places his resupply missions before mimicking the German phase with pre-movement combat, movement, and post-movement combat. For the Germans to maintain the integrity of their advance, they must protect their supply lines. The Americans can interfere with the German supply lines through bridge interdiction. All bridge hexsides within 3 hexes of an Allied unit are interdicted. What also distinguishes the Big Red One is that the Germans check to see if they have achieved their victory conditions at the end of each turn of the Allied phase. If they have collected enough victory points to meet the conditions, the game will end. Otherwise, the game continues. The Big Red One is a different take on the standard Bulge games. The division-level counters, the emphasis on supply, and the ability to end the game on every turn makes it a distinctive entry into the smaller, low-complexity games of the SPI series. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you next Wednesday.